This art project, we are going to be using oil pastels, which are the Crayola ones that you had in your kit. You're going to need your watercolors. You're going to need a couple different size brushes, so just have paint brushes and rinse water ready to go. You're going to need the watercolor paper. It's the heavy paper that was in your kit. And then you need some things just from around the house that are round. So for example, I have little round paint containers. I have these round plastic things. I have a thing of glitter. These are all things that are round. So what we're going to do, oh, I didn't even say you need your pencil, so get your pencil. I have paper towel, I have rinse water, pencil, paint brushes, all the colors of the oil pastels. I think that's good. So what you're gonna start with, to blow off the glitter. This piece of paper is going to be an outer space painting, and I know you already did one with acrylic where you had the three-dimensional, or maybe you haven't done it yet, but it's the three-dimensional planets. We're gonna do one this time, really fun, with oil pastels. And in this case, you're gonna make your own universe. It can be whatever you want it to be, or you can make it our universe or our galaxy. Okay, so I start with something round. I'm gonna move this a little bit so it points down at my paper more, so I hope I don't make you dizzy. When I put it on my paper, I'm just gonna pick a spot where I wanna have a planet. Let's see here, I'm going around and around and around, and I have made, from my glitter, a round planet. Now, I am going to make a smaller planet, so I'll make that over here. Okay, so now I have two planets, like so. And then I am going to, I think I'll make a much bigger planet over here, like so. And then I think that I'm gonna do an alien spaceship. And so I've got my 3 planets. I may make more planets, but I'm gonna do an alien spaceship. I'll try to push down really hard so you can see me do this, and I'll try to do it, actually, I might do it upside down. All right, when I make a little alien spaceship, I make a shape that is called an ellipse. Except for, I'm not gonna close it. So maybe you could call it a really flat C, okay? So I'll turn it so that it looks like a really long flat C, but it's actually called an ellipse. I am then going to make like a dome. This is gonna be the top of my spaceship. It's actually gonna be like an alien spaceship. Let's see here. There we go, alien spaceship. And the bottom is going to have a smaller dome. There is the rest of the dome. Now, I would have landing apparatus. You decide if that's realistic to have landing apparatus since it's actually flying through the sky. And then I'm gonna have like a little tower up here. I like that idea. I gotta sketch it in and make it. All right, there is my alien spaceship. Now, I like to, I'm gonna finish this off and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'm gonna put a little alien inside. He's gonna have one great big eyeball and he's gonna have 2 horns. So, there's my alien. I've gotta put an eyeball inside the eyeball. All right, so now I have an alien in my outer space. All right, different planets. Do I need more planets? Maybe. Do I want a moon? Do I want 2 moons? Ooh, I do think that's what I want. I think I'm gonna make 2 moons and I'm gonna make them up here. So moon number 1, I'm making mine a crescent moon. So I'm gonna have moon number 1, and then there's actually gonna be a much smaller baby moon. It's my universe, it can be what I want it to be. So there's my couple of baby moons. I can have one really gigantic planet. I guess I won't use something round for this one. I'm just gonna do it down here at the bottom. This one's gonna be coming off the page. It's interesting in art to have things spread out. That's called composition. And so you have things of different sizes and in different places across your canvas, it looks really cool. So now is the part where we're gonna use the oil pastels. The oil pastels are gonna be used on the planets, on the spaceship, and on your moons. The oil pastels are not gonna be used to color the planets. I'm sorry, I said planets, I mean the sky. And so when I take my color, I'm just gonna go ahead and do one for you, and then you guys can go and do your own thing. I'm gonna use pink, and I'm gonna do some lines. I just want you to see when I push down that I'm gonna push down really, really hard. I'm gonna make this kind of a blue, green, and pink striped planet, but then I'm gonna fill in. So right now you're gonna use all your oil pastels and make it colorful. Be careful because your hands will get oil pastels on them and you will drag them across the street. I'm having trouble here. And so if you get it on your hand, you've got to go wash with soap and water. You don't want to streak it all over, okay? So you're going to go ahead, do all the coloring, and once you're done, come back to the video and we'll go on to the watercolors. Okay, I have finished my outer space creation with the oil pastels, and now I'm ready to paint. Before I do that, you see that I just did all my planets. I'm gonna make some stars. You can't really see the white, but if you will just push down and just make stars, I guess you can see them just a little bit, but you won't be able to see them super well. So I'm making some stars that are just stars, but then I'm also going to make just some random dots. And so you can hear the noise where I'm just kind of pushing it. You can also, I didn't think about it, but you could make like a shooting star if you wanted to, or you could make an explosion somewhere. You can add all kinds of things to it. Okay, once I have this all the way done, the next thing I'm gonna do is get a medium-sized brush. I'm gonna put it in my water, like so, and I want to really get that black wet. So I'm gonna add water, water, water. I'm just gonna keep dipping and dipping until I have a really good puddle of paint. Then I take the black, it's gonna be kind of a grayish color. I can keep adding more paint, and I just paint right over everything. The paint is not gonna stick to the oil pastels. It is going to repel it and push it away. And so you should be able to take that black and just go right over the top of things. Now, sometimes to make it look cool in the sky, I like to get a little bit of purple. And I can do purple right on top of it. I can rinse my brush again. I can add some blue to it, and I can make my sky just look really fabulous. So you can cover everything with your watercolor now, and then you're done with this art piece.